Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Welcome to this week's episode of the Martinez Law Legal Lounge. I hope you all have had a wonderful weekend and a productive start to your week so far. My morning has been extremely crazy, but productive at the same time. So it's been a good day so far. Please excuse my voice if it is sounding a little bit nasally today. I am on the tail end of a head cold, I think, and have a little bit of congestion left, so I apologize for that. But I'm so happy to be here. I am Kristen Martinez. I am the owner and founder of Martinez Law. I host these episodes of the Martinez Law Legal Lounge every single Monday at 12 o'clock. They're intended to be an informal, no pressure forum for you all to come and ask your real estate questions and have those questions answered live. If you are joining us this afternoon, please don't forget to say hello in the comments. Let us know that you are here. Also, if you have come prepared with your questions, please go ahead and put those in the comments. I will get to all of those, I promise. There are a few kind of housekeeping and announcement things I want to get through, but please go ahead and put your questions into the comments, and momentarily I will get to answering those live. I've been a real estate attorney for just over 10 years, and part of creating my law firm, part of my goal in doing that was to educate the public and specifically to educate real estate professionals on legal issues and pitfalls that could come up that could potentially harm them or their clients, and how to avoid those pitfalls. So one way that we are accomplishing that is through these Legal Lounge episodes. So please utilize them as you have things come up during your week. Just jot them down on a little sticky note. That's what I do here. As clients ask me questions, I jot them down, and if you guys don't have questions for me, I always have topics prepared to discuss with you that I've received in my interactions with clients throughout the week. So, but utilize this time. It's for you. It's to educate you and to assist you in whatever you are going through. So again, if you are joining us this afternoon, number one, thank you. Number two, make sure to say hello in the comments so that I can see that you are here. And also make sure that you are jotting those questions down into that comment section so that I can get to answering those in just a couple of minutes. There are some firm announcements that I wanted to go over with you very quickly. The first one is that we are hiring. We are looking to add an associate attorney to our team. We are willing to consider all experience levels, so from recent law school graduates up to a more senior associate level. If you know of somebody that is looking, that would be a great fit for our firm. Hi Barbara, thank you so much for attending and for checking in with us. If you know of somebody that would be a great fit for our team, please have them send their resumes over. I'm going to go ahead and put in the comments the email address that those resumes can be sent to. It is our office manager, Stephanie Gibson. Her email address is going to be sgibson@martinezlawfla.com. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comments there for you. We have a lot of folks joining us and saying hello in the comments. Thank you so much. Hi Charmaine, thank you for joining us. Make sure that you are also getting your questions into those comments. I will be addressing those live momentarily. Our second firm announcement is that I do want to reiterate, that we do have a YouTube channel, and all of our video content we do repost on that YouTube channel. So all of our Legal Lounge episodes are reposted there. Our Get Real with Attorney Martinez events are posted there. I also do some extra content and educational topics that I will record by video and post there as well. So if you miss out on anything that we're offering throughout the week, be sure to check out our YouTube channel and catch up on all that you have missed. Finally, I want to go ahead and let you know that the next Get Real with Attorney Martinez is going to be on July 7th at 10:30 in the morning. That is a Wednesday. We will again be offering both an in-person and a Zoom option. We did that last month. We had 0 in-person attendees, but I'm really hoping that we can bump that number up for sure. A ton of Zoom attendees, and we are very happy to offer that option and to keep that going, and we thank all of you for attending. But I miss seeing my people in person, and so hopefully we can kind of shift to more an in-person event for that one. But that is Get Real with Attorney Martinez on July 7th at 10:30. Again, thank you so much to everyone for joining in and commenting. Again, if you have questions, make sure that you are putting those in the comments for me to answer live. I'll go ahead and officially open it up for Q&A now. So as you have questions, make sure that you put those in the comments. I do have several questions that I've received during the week that I'm happy to discuss with you, but I want to prioritize your questions. So as you have those, make sure you are putting those in the comments, and I will keep my eye on that. But I actually had it was a call with a current client discussing a potential new matter. So it wasn't a new client consult, but it was kind of similar. And the new matter that we were discussing was a potential eviction of one of this client's tenants. And the client's question to me, which is an excellent question, but I've never received it before, is what is the difference between hiring your firm and going through an eviction service that can just kind of provide me the forms to fill out and doing it that way? You know, it's cheaper to do it that way, so what is the difference? And I thought that was an excellent question. So this particular eviction, it was for non-payment of rent, so that's a pretty standard basis for an eviction. But the primary difference that you're going to get is, number one, when you're talking about, you know, kind of fill in the blank forms, you're not getting any customized service. So for example, when we file evictions, our cases are scheduled between a particular judge. We are very familiar with all of the judges in the surrounding counties where we practice, and so we know all of our judges, you know, specific likes and dislikes, things that they may require that maybe another judge wouldn't. And so we can be prepared for that and get all of that compiled and submitted on the front end, instead of filing a form, waiting for them to get back to us. Sometimes that's by hard mail, so it takes a long time, with a request for additional information, responding, and kind of kicking the ball back and forth, so to speak. So all of our forms that we file are customized to each client and their case. You're also getting the service of an attorney who has been litigating these types of cases for 10 plus years. You simply can't get that sort of service with an eviction service that is form-based, so to speak. Additionally, you know, the client was asking me about our fee and whether that includes, you know, if he has questions, can he just call us? The answer was yes, our fee includes questions and consultations with the client, but that's another thing that you miss out on in a form-based service type business, is you can't pick up the phone and call your attorney with a new development or with a question, or I'm stressed out, my tenants wrote me this really nasty text message and I don't know how to respond. None of that is an option with an eviction service. And then the last thing that I will discuss here today, so that I don't take up all of the time, is the eviction services that provide these forms. You cannot, more times than not, you cannot recoup your damages, whether that be back rent that was never paid, whether that be physical damage to the property. It is simply possession of the property, just the eviction, not the monetary damages piece of it. So that is something that we can provide as well, and we do provide often for our clients. But I thought that was an interesting question, and I had never addressed it, so I wanted to take that opportunity here. Charmaine has asked a question, so I will go ahead and address that. But again, if you are joining us this afternoon, please say hello in the comments so that we know you are here, and also make sure you are getting those questions to us in the comments so that I can answer those live for you. Charmaine's question is, for clients or customers, would you recommend they sign a hold harmless agreement for a property they make an offer on that is sight unseen by them? Only see in video and photos. This is an excellent question, and it is something that is coming up more and more frequently in this type of market. The market is so competitive, so if you have out-of-town buyers, for example, they may not have time to physically come see a property, go to a showing, view the property, anything like that. And so they are faced with making a decision on whether to make an offer based on photos and videos that the listing agent has provided or posted. So it is never a bad idea to get a hold harmless. And just so that I'm clear for the others that have joined this afternoon, is we are talking about a hold harmless for the buyer's agent, so that the buyer can't come to the agent and say, well, you knew I didn't see this property. Why didn't you tell me about, this one issue? Or why didn't you tell me that, when you looked at the property, it wasn't in the condition that it looked like it was in the photos, for example. You want to make sure that you are not opening yourself up to potential liability by discussing the condition of the property. Maybe you've seen it in person, maybe the client hasn't. So should you get a hold harmless agreement? And the answer is yes. The safest way or the best way to limit your liability in that situation is to have your client sign an agreement that just says, I understand I am taking a certain risk by making an offer on this property that is sight unseen. My real estate agent is not responsible if the property doesn't turn out to look like the pictures, or if there is a defect in the property. There should be no issue with a buyer signing off on that at the beginning of a relationship at all. It is something that is commonly done, and so I think it is a wonderful idea to have your clients do. That is something that we can absolutely assist you with. That is a form that we can prepare so that you have it for all of your transactions. Excuse me, but that is definitely a wonderful, wonderful idea. And thank you for the question. All right, any other questions for me? Excuse my voice. All right, you're very welcome. I'm going to have to go ahead and end here. My voice seems to be going, but thank you all so much for attending. Hopefully I will be more healed by next week. I am seeming to lose my voice, and I do apologize. If you have other questions, make sure to put those in the comments. I will get to those and get back to you and answer them. We will be here same place, same time next week, so I do look forward to talking to you then. My voice will hopefully be 100% back to normal by next week. But I again do thank you all for joining. Make sure to look out for the invite for next week, and if you could also like and share this video with your followers, that would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Sorry to cut things short today, but we will be back next week for the Martinez Law Legal Lounge. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful, productive week, and I will see you next Monday.